Welcome back to my channel, guys. It is the Brat, and I will be doing this purple glitter cut crease featuring the Jackie Aina palette. First, I start off with the Shop Miss AOA. Out super cute. Then I'm just blending it out right now with a fluffy eyeshadow brush, actually, because I cannot find my concealer blend brush. So yeah, going strong here. After this, I will be digging into the Jackie Aina palette, which is what we've all been waiting for. As you can see, she's been a little used and abused, but not too much. So first, I'm starting out with Big Wig in my crease, which is the deep purple color in the palette. And I'm just gonna blend it all over. I have a couple of other Anastasia palettes, and I really liked them for a very long time, but I stopped using them as much, and this is the first palette, I got it for Christmas, that I've actually started back using and kind of going back into my Anastasia Beverly Hills obsession. I use their brow product when I'm doing an expensive makeup look or I have something really important to go to, but the eyeshadow palette just kind of fall flat when it comes to cheaper palettes that I have that are way more pigmented. As you can see with this palette, I'm kind of applying a lot of product and I'm dipping a lot, but again, the colors are really beautiful and I don't really mind it because it came out really pretty, you know. But the next thing I'm gonna do is take my NYX glitter primer because I have hooded eyelids. If anyone else out there struggles from this is a great way to prevent your eyeshadow from transferring. It doesn't matter if I use concealer, any other primer has not gripped my eyeshadow the way that this one has. So I am now going into Zam, which is a really pretty, almost rose gold kind of gold, and I'm putting that in my inner corner area. And then I'm going to take Shookington and place that in the middle of my eyelid. Done a cute little purpley gold rosy look, you know. I had on my purple ears, so I was ready to, get purpley. And then the last color that I'm going to use is Credit, and I went in and mixed in some Big Wig just to give it a more purpley tone rather than just a deep brown. But yeah, that is what I've done eyeshadow wise. Now I'm gonna go in with my Nika K liquid eyeshadow. I want to apologize to you guys here because my camera shut off, and thank God I was filming on 2 different devices, but unfortunately putting on the Nika K liquid eyeshadow in lilac was cut out. So here is a different view of me doing my eyeliner, which is from AOA, also $1. You can find it on Shop Miss A. Honestly, a great eyeliner. Couldn't have chosen a better one, you know? Alright, now that we're done, I'm going to put on my Makeup Revolution foundation in the shade 14.5, as I usually do, just to cover up my spots. I wanted to wear a different foundation, so I probably shouldn't have put on this much, but you know, you make mistakes, you live and you learn. Now I'm going into my Juvia's Place foundation in the shade 140. And I'm going to apply that over top of the Makeup Revolution, which really wasn't even necessary because it is full coverage on its own. And I usually use the Makeup Revolution as a corrector under more medium to sheer coverage foundations. So I'm going to blend that out. Really love this foundation as well. It gives a very flawless look. And it's not quite red enough for me, but if I did the red shade, then it wouldn't be dark enough for me. So I kind of have to try and find a happy medium. So I went with this shade, which isn't that bad. It looks a little weird on camera, but you'll see when I switch back to my actual camera, it'll look perfect. Now I'm taking the Juvia's Place concealer, and it is number 11. And I'm just gonna start highlighting under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin, like I normally do. Again, this concealer is really nice. The applicator, I think I'm going to show it to you guys. Yes, it's a thick applicator. Like, you get so much product. You can see I didn't even really have to dip a second time in order to get concealer in all of these areas and have this much concealer on my face. It's really good for that aspect. Has very nice coverage. The only thing is that I do get a very weird crease under my eyes, and I don't know if it's because I haven't slept enough or what the deal is, but I just do get this one just really weird crease under my eyes after I set this concealer, and hopefully one day I will figure out how to fix that. But now I'm going into my Black Opal powder in medium, and gonna put that under my eyes and set all of that concealer that I used to highlight. This is again a staple product in my makeup collection. I don't use any other color under my eyes, so if there's one under eye powder that I do recommend for chocolatey girls, it will be this one. Now I'm going to go into my Black Opal powder in Deep, which I actually do use 2 different powders that are staples in my collection, which is this one and the Maybelline Fit Me powder. But I do love these because they do have a good deal of red in them, and it really brings my skin tone back closer to me if I'm using a foundation that's a little bit off. But now I'm just taking my Shop Miss A brush and blending out some of those areas where I had a little bit of excess powder. Then another Juvia's Place staple, I'm going to go into the Blush Volume 2 palette and use the 2 darkest brownie shades in order to contour my cheeks and really make them cheekbones pop out, because you know we be out here with cheekbones that be popping. And then I'm going to take this NYX highlighter stick and highlight my cupid's bow, nose, and cheeks. I always use a stick highlighter before I put on any powder highlighter. It's just the best way to get your glow to beam, okay? And now I'm just blending that out so it's not too stark of a line and way too noticeable. Now I'm going into the Fenty highlighter palette, and I'm going to use the deep orangey gold color in it first to highlight with, which is actually so beautiful. Like, I recommend this palette, buying it for eyeshadow, highlighter, like whatever you want to use it for. It's beautiful blush. And then I'm going to go into the light lilac, like purpley color highlight because it matches the look, of course. And then I'm also going into the other purpley, like shifty shade in it, just to add a little bit of extra glow. And we are back to my camera footage for me spraying my face with a little Mario setting spray in lavender because, again, keeping the purple alive. And then I'm going to do my mascara because normally when I spray my eyes after doing mascara, I get some black little spots. But yeah, just using this Maybelline. Again, another staple. I really love the way it complements my natural lashes. You can see when I look down, it just really brings them out and pops them. But here's me doing the bottom and making weird faces, of course. And now I'm going to use this Nyx K liquid lipstick, and I think the shade is called Electric, and my ears fall down. I think the shade is called Electric, but it is a very bright purple, almost neon purple, and it is so beautiful on dark skin. But after that, took my ears out, fluffed my hair, and I believe I'm done. I want to thank you guys so much for watching as I'm brushing my hair, and please subscribe. I would love to have you a part of the Brat family. So thanks again for watching.